welcome to the Facebook Live, which I didn't announce beforehand. It was a packed day today, but hope this will help you to take advantage of whatever I am sharing today. So, have you ever asked if you are a leader or a manager or a team lead? Then have you think about how to make a difference in the lives of your colleagues and friends? uh, Being you, like say you are not going to change, you will be the same person, still how can you make the change in somebody's life? That is how you become a leader, right? So do you want to make difference at all? So the first question is, do you make a difference? If yes, then I have a process. I am Sangeeta, I am a leadership growth mentor, and I tell you small tweaks in life. Whatever you are doing, you are, of course, I assume that you are very experienced and you are enjoying your life. You are very potential person, you are an innovative person, everything. But again, right, are you making difference to people's life? Are you being a leader? Are you being empathetic? So you are doing everything correct, right, but still people don't react and your team is not achieving the results as much as you would have liked to. So uh, what might be the reason? One of the reason is, like say, if you become annoyed, then it is a symptom of being arrogant, like as if you never do any mistake. It is the other person who does the mistake all the time. Your team does all the mistake all the time, and you think that you are okay only, दूध का दूल्हा. If that is so, then you need to change your mind, your thought process. Even if you are 3% accountable for this kind of thing happening, then also 3% also you are responsible, right? But being a leader, you are 100% responsible. So what do? I know you have 1,000 questions to ask about an annoying colleague, annoying friend, from whom you want to keep distance. Fair enough. So you should keep distance from negative people. But if it is a team member, if it is a very close friend, if it is a family member, can you keep distance? So there is no possibility of keeping distance, but what can you do, right? Do you know that there are 100 plus unconscious biases which the mind can conceive once it becomes negative, you know? So it is not very easy to think positive about another person, but it is very easy to think negative about another person very easily. So it is very easy to criticize another person. It is very easy to see the negativity in another person. It is very easy to write off another person. But the other side is, if you become clear about your teamwork, you need your team, right? You need your team to achieve bigger goals. You cannot do everything alone. That one you agree, right? So if you want to achieve say bigger achievements, then it is not alone you. It is your, just give me a second, it is your team along with you who comes in to achieve that result. And it has to be a team of capable people. Incapable people will not be able to support you in achieving a big result. Do you agree on that? And how does a person, like say, there is nothing called very capable and incapable people. There is another factor which is like if you support, you become supportive to a person, that person becomes empowered. You agree with that? This is a finding from several sources wherein if the person is supported enough, empathized enough, this person becomes a potentially huge leader, potential performer, and a potential leader. So you'd like whatever resources you have got in your project, in your area, that will, that has to be utilized to the most, right, maximum. That is how you will achieve your big result. So thinking negatively against those will create uh, like say distance between you two. You will not synchronize on any point. Even if it is very justified, the other person will not see your viewpoint. I am not saying that the other person will support you 100%, you support other person 100%, but seeing something very justifiable is something which will be in the benefit of the team as well as you, right? So that is how big achievements happen. The second thing is, when you have these, you or me or anybody has these biases, it affects our relationships and our work. If relationships are affected, work automatically gets affected. That is what I have been discussing. So how to deal with these biases? The first thing is, recognize that those biases exist. Those are not recognizable. Do you know? Like say, when you say that you have inside your mind on many biases, then yeah, that is about like say saying something negative about yourself. So you will not easily accept that fact. But do please recognize that those biases exist and you are feeling negative about another person. So that will help. And when you are aware of this kind of mindset, you will be careful about your words and actions. You will not be unconsciously, if you are thinking something, your words and actions will tell. Because once you are negative, the other person will come to know about what you are thinking, and they will also behave accordingly, right? So first thing is to know that you have those biases. Then the second is, think critically. Look at problems as diamond with multiple facets and not as coin with only two sides. So problems are not black and white, right? And the solutions people come up with, it is not always black and white. They think, they are human beings, right? And they have a brain and they think very differently, might be very different from you, and it is not good bad like those things, not black not white. In between they might have thought about something. And why so? Because they have some reason behind that. And can you see those reasons as to why they have behaved in such a manner? Not this, not that. Why people do not behave in absolute terms, whatever the society accepts as very good and accepts as very bad? Why people so often do something which is neither good nor bad? It is because of their conviction, their experiences, and they have something behind those things. They have a logic, right? A third thing is how those biases have formed inside your mind, because you have experienced such kind of experiences since your childhood, right? So can you question yourself as to why you have thought, why you are thinking that way? If the other person has done something in a very unusual way, can you think some other way? Why are you thinking the way you are thinking, right? So that is, those assumptions need to be checked critically and challenge those. Try to accept something which you don't agree, right? And you agree because the other person has given you the context to agree, right? And he is justified. So these are the thoughts should go inside your mind. This is called empathy. So the more understanding you become, the more understanding you are, the more considerate you are with your words and actions, the more effective leader you will become. Do you agree? If you agree and you want to learn more, please attend my upcoming webinar which will be dealing with this, wherein we will discuss about clarity, fulfillment, and accelerated growth. How to achieve those by becoming empathetic. That will be our topic next week. So do please register for my webinar and the link given below. Thank you for watching.